If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us! Anyway, we need to get to that pipe, remember? This should be the place.
What? I know you.
Huh. You'd better leave now. Ain't no—
What'd you say?
Yeah, so...
Hey!
I don't have to tell.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh?
Isn't that
Hey, do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such... So, did he...
Oh, so your child's...
We're the only...
Wow! Those dreams of yours...
We gave him the business for a while, but here in the fortune, he was working the... You could always see... So eventually...
But one day, he suddenly told... And as his crew. So, we just wanted to...
Oh, but...
Because as fuck, it leads to an but, so we told, and that if he wanted...
So you
Yeah.
Nothing could ever...
Okay. Pineapple...
Alright. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. Boss left by going down from here. It's, later we came back hoping to have a look. It's impossible.
Do you think child...
Not likely. We all know...
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto.
It's getting late.
Yeah, when you said you knew it... Fortunately, though, now that we can find... It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! It's one of Linny's cards! What, Paimon? Maybe you... It's been a... Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the... From the sound of... There's a group of people over there.
So I said...
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like...
What's the matter?
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear...
Really?
You're kidding. How often does...
Little miss...
You're...
I'm Quisto, and this is...
So...
No. You don't get it. Whoa.
I don't mind the welfare meals. Talk about the
Right.
Is that...
Oh.
You? Since you like my... Listen, kids. You've already met...
Those who have the...
I know who you...
But did you know...
I don't care if he... Speaking of which...
You mean he hit old...
But that Lorvine's...
Wait a second.
Do you think...
After all...
Look! There are some people talking over there!
If you ask me...
Hey, speak...
Oh,
I don't...
Hey,
What kind of filth... Listen, Who wants to live in the...
And what makes you...
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the over... Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words oh. That's true.
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you! Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TC...
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with... alright.
But why would you be...
There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, sure.
Great!
I thought you...
Why don't you...
Alright. Have you heard it? Ben, did you... Yeah, so you've already... I heard that they used to...
Good...
Oh, did you know that the...
Huh?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that. A forbidden zone?
It's just a room...
Anything else?
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Huh? That look in your eyes.
Hey, this is no time to be mad.
Oh. Huh. He is unfortunately, this father told me that even though
His escape route is already flooded, so
well, when you put it that way.
bingo!
He's working today. Coming here is it's the least honestly, I'm far more impressed. Now, let me think. And if he's to do that, he'll have
You can even ask.
We've been working to Traveler. What say you to meet Oh, and there's though we can just Fremenaze.
What do you want us to?
Well, I won't listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse. You've mentioned investigate but also there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first. No, I'll believe and
All right, then we'll head.
let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a. There seem to be several people inside.
Right. I feel like this.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them. Oh. Someone, please help!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapse. Freezing lid. Let me take a look. Please, Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, Trap. Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has Oh, I'll continue my Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt? And here? Huh? But... what about here? Oh, I think you just ate... Congratulations! The health risk of Miss Levine. I'll have...
Very well.
And she hopped away.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Her stomach aches really bad. She was stumbling up...
If Miss Sijuin...
But it...
Well...
What do you mean that's... Though they may have committed...
Yeah.
That's correct.
Are you two...
We've been sick a while. I come back every...
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurrier. Don't...
Hey, don't start arguing now, please!
Please allow me to...
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this...
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine.
You?
I'll accompany you two for a while. No.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our...
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here. Miss Lorvine... Hello.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so what? Alright then. Is there anything we should know? No, her base constitution is quite good. So I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Got it! Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest. We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually so you're the best of companions. Ah, you're awake. How do you feel? You slept well? Now you can go back. Thank you, Miss Sijuin.
Kids these days, get your camera on.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire... No, but you... Paimon talked with... Whoa! You... Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Vinny!
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just...
We've taken a look.
Wait, what?
You already went up infiltrating a... Lynette also...
So that's what Lynette thinks.
Then, let's go check.
Is now real...
According to my observations. Also...
Okay, then...
Lynette should be here right now. Huh. Strange.
As expected, Sijuin isn't here.
No, Lynette... Unless...
Let's see if...
Okay.
Ah! This is...
Wait, the space behind... Could Lynette have tried to get... Let's look around here for some more clues. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in.
That's the one Lynette...
She would have said, which means...
There are some These sure are some interesting... She even has... Hey, you guys, there's a slip of...
A slip of paper?
It's right over here! And there's a bunch written on it, too. It reads, out of respect...
This is...
Is that all? The back.
Show me!
That look on your face. Paimon's Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean...
Yes, that is a crucial question. Wriothesley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your act. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave?
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in...
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down. Don't be like this.
No.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler...
I simply cannot allow I have to go.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Right. I feel...
It's not impossible.
Is that so... Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside... Someone! Please help!
Whoa, are you okay?
What a delightful turn of... Oh my! What's wrong? Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him. He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple...
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take...
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette, maybe she'll appear behind...
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? You knew we were As for Fremine...
There was no need to do...
You removed our original
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is.
He's not.
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say that eager and to the point, I see. Although
Wait. You locked him out.
I closed the...
Fremen?
No, we're...
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you. Besides, I do
So?
Some of my folk I was willing to play. Mr. Linney, you need do, but...
You want to see...
Well, I've heard that the bomb...
Why did you think...
Oh.
Was this the
You people really are difficult to get along with. Mr. Linney, you have one last...
Lenny!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, I gave you a warning. Mr. Fremine
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6.
Wait,
2. Time's up. It really is a
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time.
Yeah, listen to the
You do realize that, but that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you... I'll ask you 3 Question 1.
The research note said that According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place... Fonta's internal reports suggest... We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work. The Fonta promoter has been struggling. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just... The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems... Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because... According to Collins, the Fonta promoter has been... I've been told that the infirmary... I've been told that the infirmary... The research note said that... The research note said that we often see Miss Siege... Fonta's internal reports suggest... We often see Miss Siege... The Fonta promoter has been... We often see Miss Sijuin observing... I've been told that the infirmary is... According to Collins, the research note said that the...
So that's what the hidden rule of the production zone. At first she often offers and Sijuin, unfortunately, the recipient. Are we on the right?
All right. Now there are also...
The research note said that... I've been told that the infirmary is... Fonta's internal report... We often see Miss Sijuin... The Fonta promoter has been... According to Collins, we often see Miss Sijuin... Fonta's internal report... I've been told that the infirmary... The research note said that the Fonta promoter has been... According to Collins, the Fonta's internal report...
Paimon gets that hidden rule of the pancreas. People can skip, but really, a blood... The company, they came to the Duke, no, and so...
I acknowledge. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question! The thought of You'll pay for this! Ah!
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sigewinne. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sigewinne? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sigewinne... You...
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharged. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would... His Grace knows it too.
My dear Sigewinne, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about?
Take me if you want.
How touching. Can you just get...
Don't be like that.
All right, everyone, calm. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sigewinne, I leave Miss Lynette and
you.
I believe I hear...
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Claret.
Lemonade.
What's going on? What is Clarin doing here?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine...
I'll talk to Clorand while you get Fremine to where he needs...
What's that look on your...
Oh, I'm just admiring... How's the situation?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of... I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time... Well, you can see...
Where was he when you...
The abandoned zone at...
Closer than I thought.
Locking the door was necessary.
Well, I did try to...
It would probably work.
Let's... Want some tea?
Not...
Fine,
Might as well.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further... sorry.
Why would he
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her. Lenny, are you okay? Are you sure?
My hands...
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Remine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for...
His breathing's beginning...
Give me a hand and help...
Yeah, I'll take it.
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about... The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went...
Take it easy.
He's awake.
We're all here.
The infirmary. How do you feel?
Traveler. The sea. There's something wrong with...
Shh, it's okay.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. Where could Master Child be? This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it? It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it. This is where the water... The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. Oh, there are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the... My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it. I can't die here. I have to push on.
So, in other words, The trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea.
Miss Clarand brought you.
Miss Chlorine.
You're still too. Miss Lynette is right.
A guest?
You should ask His Grace about. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. What?
No, please go on without me. I don't.
Lenny.
The logical part.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
I take it, Mr.
Of course.
I've been expecting, though.
I wanted to.
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind.
All right.
Well, what?
Of course. But where should I... no.
You managed.
They came here with ulterior motive. Initially, I thought Linny suggested. Of course, it's in... I'm also quite curious.
So you were.
You make it sound... The Forbidden Zone is...
Are the rumors?
Why would you put it like...
Oh, right.
Me, of course. As a champion...
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. That's not something you should be asking after. Nevertheless, all I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But...
You make a compelling case.
Yeah, Paimon really wants...
Even if the truth may not be pleasant. Follow me.
Let's move out. There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten. Stand on the...
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa! So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place... What a huge dome!
There are 3. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and...
Well... Huh. So there's a switch...
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one...
Go on. Have... I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happen to have some free time when I noticed. Very reasonable. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me. Over the past few...
The concentrate...
And that is precisely the problem. Yes.
But forget about the two of us. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the indicators are now... If this continues... yeah, you know...
But that's just too weird.
Your expression tells me you think this might be... It's just that there's no single... When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were... The criminals received no... Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them. And so, as the number of the Hydro Archon, and with that, but as time went on, once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their... After many, now and again...
But now you know every part of that...
Indeed. To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving... Prophecies are troublesome things. Let's go somewhere. This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results...
Wait, Jurier, he's not...
Huh?
No need to panic.
What? After you...
I'm skeptical.
The results speak...
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research.
He's the one who blew...
Edwin's main...
You...
Gotta admit...
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of...
Ooh, are they together?
See? Everyone keeps asking this question.
If I dated her, I'd have...
Jeez. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do it.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
What a huge... This is also a production zone that Paimon's never...
How much do you... Well, then maybe... According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seers. He called his nation...
There's a ship...
Where there's water, there'll...
Do you believe...
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor material, so the moment I...
Were you inspired by the...
Maybe. Were the workers defined as the fortress... Alright, that's enough talk. Seems like you're... I'll leave you here.
Oh!
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you...
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it.
Great.
Welcome back.
How can you be so...
Huh. While I was sedated...
Must have been right.
Yeah.
I really...
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able...
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my... Yeah.
Nobody else is...
All right. Then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself, firstly, why was...
Woo!
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, I spent quite a long time thinking about this. What's more, as long as the... If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself.
You're super...
If Risley... I don't have...
Let's see.
Could Risley... If you remember...
Or perhaps he didn't know.
Yeah. The two of you have... If you ever need anything... Though you may not...
You have my...
Thank you for protecting...
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden? Paimon's hungry.
Oh,
Alright, then we'll...
These days, you just...
It's time for... Come on, let's go pick up ours as well! Traveler and Paimon, over here! Are you here for dinner? Huh. What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like. Me too! No problem. So delicious. Paimon's feeling full yet? How's the delicious? Sijuin? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking. You're really good at taking care of... Really? Oh, and what... Oh, that. Thankfully. Although the path... Oh, and I was... You were all... Oh. Get a good night's rest. How's dinner?
It's all right.
So we heard their...
Oh, no.
Still, oh, and...
Miss Sijuin. Yeah.
First time?
In the past. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here. Things will be getting messy.
Move out. I'm on super sleep. Delicious.
Out of my way! Get... What happened? no idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, what's wrong with these people?
They're here! There you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terrible. Laveroon was...
Wait, weren't you the... Hey! Okay, whatever. The point is, you should... Yeah, he said to get...
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey!
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without him!
Hey! Be careful!
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible. Attention! Please evacuate upwards.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
You're just in time. But be ready to run. Three, two, one.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Yaya Publishing House has released
Neuvillette? Why are you here?
Traveler, I need you. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina, and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her. Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
you two the traveler in Paimon? Though I'm sure he's already
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of course!
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I've already prepared seats.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adored.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what? I wonder how he's doing now. Oh, against ordinary people, but
I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course. Oh.
Because...
And where did he go? The fortress of Meripede lies... Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya, do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? Hold on.
I suppose.
Huh?
Have we entered into...
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day! This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
All right.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people.
Shouldn't you have gotten used?
So what gift must the loser?
He already has tons of tea in his office.
That wouldn't happen to be a...
Well, I'm sure.
I was under the impression...
That was... Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing...
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the
I must say, Miss Farina.
What are you trying...
At this point, yet. The prophecy's hanging above... But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor.
You're wrong.
I am not alone. Oh,
I have my ways. And I've been working on them for all this time. Fontaine.
Then I ask you...
I
see. Allow me to be...
The...
Then allow me to jog your... And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The origin...
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the... But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the table?
Yeah.
Of course I will. Although, I must... Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left. Traveler, I heard that you were You too. You're welcome. It is...
Very well.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler?
Paimon's coming... What?
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course,
That's what Paimon thought!
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father. Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal... I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and...
They've all been working very hard.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, you are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meropide.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems...
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from me? Stop!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to... It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do?
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even... There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children.
News from the Fortress of Meropide. Master...
Probably the handiwork of that Writhe.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. Set up a meeting for me. Oh!
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan. The initiative will... You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite... It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the roof. I've now had 2 chances to enjoy... I am a servant of Her Majesty. Of course, it is... Don't you think, Fontaine... Ultimately, though, you don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve. And as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly.
Neuvillette?
For now, yes. But this... Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply... So as expected, the Knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. Permission granted.
Whoa. You can't tell us? Then...
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you... I believe so. And now, Another catastrophe will soon be upon us.
Huh? What?
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of... Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
We were just guessing.
You guessed correct.
Right. There's...
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you are... Then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about...
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, they say that when
There are 7...
the dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to give in the status.
Oh.
I still have some urgent...
Please go right ahead. There's a place that We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Let's move out.
You guys are...
Please stop!
You guys...
Huh?
And here...
All right.
Hey, it was...
I was also... Whenever he'd say...
Hey, there's...
These two. They sure are a lot...
Oh, well, if you say so.
Let's move out. Traveler! Are you still doing alright? We're fine. A few people of course. How did Nerve... Miss Sure Nerve... I ran into... If you're not, just let me know if... I'd like to take... Let's move out. Let's move out. Allow me.
Now guess.
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler.
Looks like you're...
Oh, right.
Whoa, how... She didn't want to stress...
Yeah.
Okay, but...
You meant father?
She said a few things that were...
Her attitude towards you is... You should believe...
Oh, Paimon just...
Hey!
Are you going?
Looks like...
Excellent.
For real?
Another in plat. Well, next. Jurier?
Yeah.
That's no excuse for.
Jurier, Lurvine, we're...
Hello there. It's been quite.
And you?
Yep.
It can be.
I mean, the.
Oh, yeah?
You two real...
Not at all!
Let's move out.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing.
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to...
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself. He came here in a hurry and left...
He sure said...
Miss Cloran.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Well, it's Neuvillette... Oh, and I have some...
Are these from...
Nope. You've already wrapped up your work.
For real? Then we could...
You may access the cafeteria if... Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release. Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork.
again. Sure feel... Huh? How did you know? Hey! It's like, there are so many bad things in the world. You're counting Paimon today? Then let's ask... the last time we should be safe now. Alright then, good night to you, traveler.